Hi everyone, this is Anna from Koala Soap, and today we're going to be making orange and green soap, and we're actually going to try a melt, whip, and pour topping. So for today's soap, I'm going to be using some clear melt and pour and some goat's milk melt and pour, and we'll go ahead and get them warmed up. Okay, so now they're melted down, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to add blood orange from Stardust Mica and aqua pearl mica from brambleberry. And as you know, I don't like to squirt alcohol. I'm actually going to use these little my bath bomb containers, and I'm going to put the alcohol in there, drop it. Actually, I'm just going to pour it in. Pour a little bit in. It's probably a little bit too much, so I'll split it. I just don't like to inhale, as you know, all the fumes. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of the Stardust Mica in and swirl it around. And then we're going to add the aqua mica and do the same thing. Okay, now we have a mix, and we're going to go ahead and add it to our melt and pours. And then we will add the fragrance in, which today will be Creamsicle Cibella from Brambleberry. Okay, so now that they are mixed, really pretty orange color here in the goat's milk, and then I got a really pretty green in here in my clear melt and pour. One is at 150, the other one is about at 170, so they're too hot to pour right now. So we're going to let them cool down for just a bit, and then we'll be back and we'll finish up. Okay, so they're both at about 123, 124. And so we are going to go ahead and pour. We're going to pour using these spouted measuring cups. We're going to pour together. Oops, I think I got out a little bit. That's okay. Okay, and there is, I don't know if this is going to be strong enough to get that out, but we will try. And that's got to be a bit of skin there. And we'll stop. Oops. And there's really nothing left in the green. Just a little bit here. We'll just pour it on top. Now, you guys are probably going to laugh. I just can't justify spending like $25 on a swirler. And I don't even know if I can really do it in this soap. So I took a hanger and I just kind of sized it and I bent it. So I don't know if you can really see it, and then I don't have anything to cut it with. I just didn't want to ask my husband for it. So I just made this. So I'm gonna try. See, the overall temperature is about 112. Pretty cool. And I'm just gonna go in. Just slightly, because I usually really mess this up when I try to do too much. So that is how we're going to leave it. All right, and so I'm going to go ahead and get the frosting ready for piping, and I'll be back. So what I'm using it's called Melt, Whip, and Pipe, and I'll put the link down below from where I got it from. It's another YouTuber. She did a beautiful job. And basically what I've done is I bought a 2-pound bag, and 2 pounds will usually cover 4 of these. So what I did is I'm going to go ahead, you have to put it in a plastic cup and then melt it in the microwave at a certain temperature for about 10 to 20 seconds. And then you add your fragrance and your colorant in. And then we'll be back and we'll go ahead and see what we can do. So I have my piping bag ready. This is a little roach clip, I guess is what they're called. I got this from Michael's. I have my piping ready. I have my cup. We'll go ahead and melt the milk, whip, and pour, and add the coloring. I'm not really going to add any fragrance to it because I think we have enough into the soap itself, so I don't think I really need to add any more. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've melted this down. It said it had to be done in a plastic bowl. This measuring cup is all I really have. It says to whip until it's about 110 or 120. This right now is 130. So I would maybe wait till it gets to 120, not 110, at least for me, because you can see I'm really pushing. And it may be that I'm left-handed too. I don't know. I don't know. We'll keep going. Sorry, I had a preteen issue going on. So I think I told you guys before that my puppy Chewbacca, who's a chocolate lab, started having seizures. So we're watching him really kind of closely. No seizure recently, just the one that we know of. So we're hoping it's not a tumor. Well, I don't know if there's ever a really good reason why anyone would have a seizure. But I guess we'll just keep watching him and hoping for the best. So I used 8 ounces. This is a 10-inch loaf. Okay, so I still have all of this left. So, you know, it's plenty. So I would probably get about 4 uses, 4 loaves for 1 2-pound bag. So I'm going to go for a little bit of a higher top. And maybe my piping will get better as I go. Well, that was a good one. I'm worried I'm going to burst this bag. That's my son. I don't know. I guess you spray this with alcohol. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. You know, using a hanger for a swirl hanger. But I have to tell you, I like this. I mean, I'm not a good piper, so that's on me. But this is really, because I've tried everything as far as piping melt and pour. With clear melt, I've blended it. I've done everything. I've tried almost every recipe, and I think really this is about the consistency, but I don't get such pretty ruffles. Yeah, no, I'm kind of pleased with this product. I'm definitely going to order more. I don't know how long it'll last. Now, basically what she says is it's, when it dries, it's like a marshmallow consistency. It will be ready to cut, or I'm sorry, ready to package in 24 hours, I believe. And you can use within 48. You'll have to look at it. Again, I'll put the link there so you can kind of see what she says, because I'm not the expert at this. And I do believe it is a hot process soap. And of course, you know, I should have made an Easter soap. This would have been great grass. I think that's about it. Can you see? Really pretty. Finally, the last thing we're going to add is I'm just going to spray alcohol because I don't know if I should or not, but I'm just going to. And I'm going to put our little glitter on. Maybe it'll take away from the fact that I can't pipe so well. I don't like to spoon it in because I always end up with a big glob in one spot. So I recommend getting one of these little handheld strainers, definitely. Okay, we will come back with the cut. Hi everyone, we're back, and here is the completed mold, and it's really pretty. What do you think, Gavin?
I think it's nice.
Good, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting it. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's get some gloves on. Well, it is now. All right. I still don't have my soap cutter.
You should really buy it sometime.
I did buy it. It's on order. It's coming, so they say. Oh, that's nice. I had to mark them so I would know where to cut.
Wait, is it completely dry?
For the most part, don't touch it yet, honey, because it's still a little.
Nice.
Oh, we lost Gavin. He wanted to take a glove and blow it up like a balloon, so there you go. So it's definitely got a high top on it. Now, you know, speaking of which, I did that little hanger trick. It worked kinda. But it is melt and pour, so I really don't, it's hard to get swirls in melt and pour anyway. Oh, so it looks like the orange kind of took over. I don't really see a lot of green towards the end here. I see this, there's a slight swirl in there, but I think I just did too much of the goat's milk. But you know, overall, I'm really happy with the look, and I'm happy with how high this came out. And they look really good, and they smell wonderful.